The moment this movie gripped me was the scene in the beginning. Another mild spoiler here. In the scene in the beginning where she's waking up and her neighbors are looking. Now, I have the same problem. Sometimes I wake up and my neighbors are fucking like rabbits, and I'm just sitting there listening like, oh my God, blow her back out. I hope they didn't hear me. All right, before I get into this review, I just want to say something real quick. So I just found out that, if I'm saying his name right, Adolfo Shabba-Doo Quinnes from the Breaking movies, he played Ozone, passed away today at 65. There's no cause of death as of yet, but they did say he had tested for COVID yesterday, but he tested negative, and he went on Twitter to tell the fans that he was okay, and he shows up today gone. Rest in peace, man. Ozone. I love those movies growing up. Breaking and Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. Those are my movies, man. I started breakdancing because of those movies, man. Rest in peace to Ozone. Man, that's rough. But, yeah, that's 2020 for you, man. Everybody and their mama is, like, just dropping like flies, man. Celebrities and all. Like, nobody's exempt from this shit. 2020. Holy shit. So today I'm going to be reviewing the 40-year-old version. Not virgin, but version. Okay, like, better version of yourself. So my boy Q Reviews put me onto this. He DM'd me and he was like, hey, bro, you got to check out 40-year-old version on Netflix, man. It's a tight-ass movie. And I saw the trailer. I said, it's a black movie. I said, okay, cool. I'm with it. And off rip, yeah, I really dug this joint. I really dug it. You know, it's got that New York flavor to it. It's all in New York. And I'm born and raised in New York. That's my roots. That's where I come from. So watching this, it just had New York seasoned all over it. I could smell the adobo. I could smell the fucking bodegas and the pizza shops and the old school Chinese joints. You know what I'm saying? New York. This is the directorial debut of Radha Bank, singular. She wrote, directed, produced, and starred in this joint. First time directing. And I gotta say, first time directing, like, she did her thing on this. Like, I mean, there's some directors, you see their first body of work, and you're like, okay, I see the potential there, but they're not quite there yet. But with a few films, they could get there. But no, right off the bat, you see some Spike Lee in there. You see some Martin Scorsese. It's just something about New York directors that just put a certain flavor on their movies. And I guess it's just the culture of New York, you know, the vibe of New York, the city. You know what I'm saying? So she really has a talent. She has an eye for filmmaking. But damn, to produce, star, direct, and write this shit, that's a hell of a task. So big ups to Radha Bank. She did a great job. I think the screenplay was really smart and funny. All right, there's a lot of humor in this movie. So you can call it a comedy, but it's like one of those kind of offbeat comedies where it's like a dramedy, I guess. So this is about, well, it's loosely based off of her own life. This is a kind of a autobiographical movie. She's a struggling playwright. Okay, in real life, she's a playwright. She wrote a lot of stage plays. She wrote for the show Empire. She wrote for Spike Lee. She's Gotta Have It, the show. So in this movie, she's a struggling playwright, and she just doesn't have the passion for it anymore like she used to, because the plays that she writes, the story that she want to tell, because of the powers that be, the white producers want her stuff to be more black. They feel like her stuff's not black enough. Add more blackness to it. And then it gets to the point where it's not hers anymore, where they're telling her how to tell her story, and she's like, fuck that. And she comes across hip-hop. And mind you, she's 40, and she discovers rap, like trying to rap, you know what I'm saying? Which is very unheard of, because rap is a young man's game, you know what I'm saying? So to get into this shit at 40, that's unheard of, and you will not be accepted because, man, what this old-ass motherfucker doing rapping? But she got skills. Her wordplay on her plays is already ill, so the transition to being a rapper came kind of easy to her. And she's nice on the mic. And she comes across this producer named D, who I think is a real-life rapper. I forgot what his name is, but he did a really good job in this movie. He was real quiet, subtle, but at the same time, he had a seriousness about him. He had, like, an intensity about him. And I think they really work well together. But, yeah, she goes to see him. He does the beats. And he sees the talent in her, and he wants her to, you know, make this a thing. But, I want to keep it spoiler free, but something happens where she doesn't really believe in herself. She feels, okay, this is a mistake. I need to start playwriting again. But it's like Thanos always says, dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. It's kind of like Hustle and Flow, but let me see if I can compare to Hustle and Flow. Hustle and Flow to me had just more energy about it. I think Hustle and Flow had more of a charm to it, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I think this was an awesome ass movie. But that's my gripe with this film also, is that I think that there were times where the energy kind of fell off. See, a movie like this, where especially what it has to do with hip hop is nothing but energy. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to hip hop, you have to move. And there were moments in here where you heard some bangers, but then there's like a stretch where it does kind of drag a little bit. The pacing is kind of slow, and then, you start to lose interest and whatnot. And it's about 2 hours long, and I feel like they probably could have trimmed some of that fat off. You know what I'm saying? That's just me nitpicking. I still enjoyed this movie, but it didn't have the energy of a Hustle and Flow, or even like a Crush Groove. You know what I'm saying? Like when I watch a hip hop movie, I want to be able to bang my head. That's one of the problems I had with Roxanne, the movie based off Roxanne Shante. It kind of got thick on the drama and forgot that it's a hip hop movie. It's a biopic, but it's a hip hop movie. Put some hip hop in there. Highlight of the film, which is kind of a brief spoiler, but the highlight of the movie is there is a battle rap with these female MCs. I've never seen a female battle rap before. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I've seen little clips of Roxanne Shante battling other niggas or whatever, but I never seen female on female battling. But it makes sense because to me, especially black women now, black women can cut you down with their words like no other. The venom that can come out of a black woman's mouth when they want to get on your ass, especially niggas, shit, they can chop us down like nobody. So it doesn't surprise me that listening to this battle, the shit that was coming out of these females' mouths, and compared to dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, dudes are known to be the best battle rappers there are, but look, after watching that shit, I said, I beg to differ. If you take a bad female battle rapper and put it against a male battle rapper, I like arguing with your girlfriend. You're never gonna win. You know what I mean? To me, that was a highlight of the movie. I was like, oh shit. And yeah, overall, I think all the performances in this movie worked. Even the comic relief, which is the homeless guy who is her neighbor, who fucks with her every morning when she leaves to go to work. I thought he was hilarious. And I tell you what, the moment this movie gripped me was the scene in the beginning. Another mild spoiler here, in the scene in the beginning where she's waking up and her neighbors are looking. Now, I have the same problem. Sometimes I wake up and my neighbors are fucking like rabbits, and I'm just sitting there listening like, oh my God, blow her back out. I hope they didn't hear me. Oh my God, my shirt is like, yo, I'm gonna retire the shirt. I've had this shirt for a couple of years on this channel, and it's fading, man. Yeah, this shirt's retired. This is the last time you're gonna see this shirt. So anyways, yeah, wrapping this up, guys, besides some pacing issues and being a little bit too long overall, I thought this was a good experience. This took me back to New York, and I want to see more from Rada, aka Rodimus Prime, who can spit at 40 years old. Let you know sometimes you ain't gotta be too old for this shit. It's never too late to chase your dream or chase something that you want to do, except for probably being an NBA player or a UFC fighter, like something physical. Okay, physically after 40, it's just too late to take up certain things unless you're playing golf. But as far as on the artistic side, it's never too late. She was spitting better than the young niggas was, and I'm glad they shined a light on that, how she was rapping and telling stories and coherent, and you know what she was saying. Where these mumble rapping motherfuckers, they just take words together and do it like Dr. Seuss and put it to a hot beat, and they think it's a hot song. No. I'm from the old school. I'm trapped in the 80s and 90s hip hop. That's not hip hop. That's ABC rap. Get out of here with that Dr. Seuss shit. So yeah, wrapping it up, y'all. 40-year-old version gets a B+. It's a very good watch. I highly recommend you check it out. Good directorial debut by Rada Bank. I want to definitely see more from her. She's very talented. And so, yeah, that's it, y'all. What you think about the movie? Comment freely below. Let me know what you thought about it. This is my last review of the year. So thank you for everybody that's been watching, commenting, like, dislike, curse me out, whatever. Damn it, I'm just glad you watched me. So happy New Year, everybody. Be safe. Boost your immune system. Get some black seed and stuff. Black seed oil and whatever to boost your immune system, because, yeah, this shit ain't going away no time soon, y'all. So, if you like and did the content, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.